Now let's. So good afternoon, everyone. I hope my voice is audible for everyone. Today concept name is class and object. So before going to start today's concept, we'll discuss what I have discussed in the last session. Last session we discussed about the strings. What does it mean by string? The first point you should remember: string is the reference data type. Reference data type. In case like I would say data types you can categorize into two types. Data types you can categorize into two types. One is the primitive data types, another one is the non-primitive data types. Non-primitive data types. So primitive data types also we can call predefined data types. Predefined data types or predefined data types. And this one is the user-defined data types. This one is the user-defined data types. In the user-defined data types, we have arrays, we have the arrays and strings. So we in our like the previous sessions we have completed the arrays as well. And string last session we discussed about the string, and today we'll discuss about the class. So these three are the user defined data types. User defined data types meaning basically primitive data types hold only one value. Only one value, meaning whatever the predefined data types you have, it can hold only one value. If you want to hold multiple values, then we will use the user defined data types. Okay, user defined data types. In the user defined data types, arrays concept we already completed, and strings in the last session we discussed about the strings. Today's session will discuss about the class. Today's session will discuss about the class. Okay, fine. So the first point we should remember: string is the reference data type. That is the first point. I am saying like string is belonging to reference data type. So this is the categorize. Data types is categorized into two types: primitive data types. Primitive data types is nothing but predefined data types. Non-primitive data types. Primitive data types is nothing but user-defined data types. Again, user-defined data types are categorized into three: arrays, string, class. So first point you should remember: string is the reference data type. String is the reference data type. Okay. Next point: what is the purpose of the string? String can hold the group of characters. It can hold the group of characters. It can hold the group of characters. So that is the second point you should remember. And string is the predefined class. String is the predefined class which will be available in the java.lang package. Java.lang package. Java.lang package. So this is the package name. This is the package java.lang package. So under this package, where this package is available, we have the document, we have the API, that is SC8. SC8 itself, we have the java.lang package. Under the packages, we have the some predefined classes and there we have the string. So if you go there, then you can observe the string class will be there, some methods will be there. After this, string is the immutable. String is the immutable. This is the very important point. Immutable meaning we cannot modify. We cannot modify, meaning it is unable to modify the anything. We cannot modify the, if you initialize the any value with the string, we cannot modify. So these are the 4 points you should remember. String is the reference data type. It can hold the group of characters, and the string class is the predefined class which will be available under the java.lang package, and it is the mutable. It is the immutable. Immutable meaning we cannot change. Okay, we cannot change. So in case of string has the two siblings. String has two siblings. The two siblings names are String contain two siblings. One is the string buffer. Second one is the string builder. Second one is the string builder. What is the purpose? What is the difference between the string buffer and string builder? So in the interview perspective, they compulsory ask the question: what is the difference between the string buffer and string builder? They will ask the compulsory question about the in this area they will ask the compulsory question. String buffer is the thread safe. This is the thread safe and synchronize. Synchronizing meaning only one person can able to access at a time. Only one person can access. One person can access. In case of string builder, we can it is the non-thread safe. It is the non-thread safe. We can access multiple persons at a time. It is the non-thread safe. Multiple persons can access at a time. Multiple persons access at a time. Okay, these both are comes to under the mutable category. Mutable. Mutable meaning we can change any value. We can change the value. For example, this is the immutable. Immutable. For example, like if I mention like this, string, I will mention the string is the data type. Which data type is this one? Reference data type. And I will mention some name equal to, I will mention some strings. Group of characters I will mention. This is the string. I am initializing the variable with group of characters. I mention the string. So if I mention the string, we cannot change the data. We cannot change the values in the future. That's why we can call this one is the immutable. Immutable. So after this, now our question is, but the requirement, if you want to change the data, then how will you change? So for the changing, for manipulating the string, we will have the some methods. We have the some methods like length method, concat method, replace method, split method, toString method. So with the help of those methods, we can manipulate the string values. Can manipulate string meaning like those methods comes under the string buffer and string builder has the both methods. With the help of both methods we can perform the operations. We can perform the operation meaning we can perform the string manipulation. We can perform with the help of the these methods. Only the difference between the string buffer and string builder is the we can only thread safe and non-thread safe, synchronizes or non-thread synchronize. Only the difference is only this thing. Okay. After this, we discussed about the IDs as well. We discussed about the IDE. IDE meaning integrated development system. Integrated development system. Yeah. Integrated development environment. So till now, like the whatever the programs we written till now, basically in the beginner level, the steps we need to follow. Like first you should write with the help of notepad. So after few days, like 10 days or 15 days, you should get the clarity, like where the compilation or like how the compilation process is done and how the files are executing. You should get the clarity. You should get the clarity. After the getting the clarity over the compilation and the execution of the files, then you should start with the IDs only. You should start with the IDs. In any industry, if you want to develop any project, IDs are IDs. We will use the IDs. Why? Because IDs have some features like IDs compared to ours, compared to humans, IDs have the more intelligence, meaning they will give the suggestions. With the help of suggestions we can easily write the code. So finally what will happen, we can easily develop the project. Within the less time you can able to easily develop the project. That is the benefit of the IDs. So in the IDs category you can remember like the first one, IDs are too intelligent. Compared to humans, IDs are intelligence, meaning it can provide the suggestions. It can provide the suggestions. So that is the first point you can remember in the IDs category. And second one you can remember like normally till now with the help of command prompt we can able to compile the file. Compilation meaning the compiler is the tool which will check the syntax errors it will check. If the syntax is everything okay, then the compiler tool will generate the one dot class file. Till now we did the process with the help of command prompt. So if the like if I do like this in the project also, it will take lot of time. It will take lot of time obviously. So that's why we have the IDs. IDs will compile automatically our files. So it will compile our files automatically. We can easily compile. So that is the first point. Our files. Okay, you can easily compile our files with the help of IDs. Second one, for example, you written one code. We need to check the like where the variables, which variable is initialized, which variable is not initialized. We need to test the file. How will you test? We have the debugger. Debugger is the tool, real-time tool. So with the help of debugger, we can able to check the code, able to check the flow. So we have the debugger, and with the help of debugger, we can check the execution of the program. So I would say in the IDs, with the help of IDs only, we can check the execution of program. So testing purpose, you can test the code. And third point, you should remember deployment. How will you deploy? Normally, if you want to deploy in the AIM server, and then we can check. Normally, one file you can compile the file and you can execute the file, then you can check. But in the project scenario, you should deploy the project into the some server, and there you can check like how the our project is working fine or not. You will check cross check with the server only in the logo. So deploy we can easily deploy our project into the server. So these are the advantages. And reduce the time. With the help of IDs we can reduce the time and easily develop the project. Reduce the time, easily develop the project. Easily develop the project. So these are the some advantages we have IDs. Most of them, almost whoever is working in the IT industry, most of them are using IDs only. Most of them are all are using IDs only. For the project development, IDs are mandatory. Uh, Reduce the time, easily develop the project. Easily develop the project. So, so this is all about IDs. Then the installation of ID is very easy, and we'll have the for the backend process we will use Eclipse and IntelliJ. For the backend process, most of them are using this Eclipse and ID. but IntelliJ is the commercial one. If you want to use the IntelliJ, we need to pay the amount. But some features will be there. If you want to use, you can like community version will be there. We can go through the community version. In that community version, it will provide some few free features as well, like 1 month, 2 months, like that. It will provide features. But normally, this is the commercial purpose. So Eclipse is the free version. So we are download the we will download the Eclipse 2019 version. We will download 2019 version, and uh, these are the IDs. Some the IDs information will have the edit config website. Like if you go the edit config website, there you can observe like what are the editors till now we have everything will be there. I will go there. So this is the website. In this website, all the IDs, all the IDs you can will have the visibility. So these are the IDs. So in the industries, these are the IDs for development, project developments. Uh, like most of them are using these the IDs. So currently we are discussing about the Eclipse. Eclipse. Okay. This is the part. This is the story of the Eclipse. Then next step, like uh, some of them are not installing the ID. I will tell how to install the ID. The simple you can two ways I can tell. 2019 Eclipse download, you can search like this in the Google. Then directly you can download, easy process, can go through it anyone. So here we will have the Windows 84, 64. Like some laptops, we don't know like which operating system is that one. So in that case, you should go through the your file manager. There we have the this PC. Right click over the this PC, and we have the properties. There you can observe system type 64-bit. In the same way, in your system also you can check your system is belonging to 64-bit or your system is belonging to 32-bit. You can cross check like this, and so I can get the clarity my system is 64-bit. Okay, I am going here and I am downloading Windows 64. Like we'll have the multiple options. Enterprise edition meaning for developing the web applications. For developing the web applications, and so currently, like we are going through the both core Java and advanced Java, so that's why we can download this one. So based on your requirement, you can download. If you right click this one, then it will be automatically download. It will download, and then this is the zip file. We need to extract the file. This is the one way, and the second way is I would say I have already packaged the zip file, and I will share that one to you. If I open my drive, in my drive I already all the